Um, so I'm just a messenger. I'm just someone that sees a few bits and pieces that some consider to be more than the average person. So then here, yeah, like I was saying, the Republicans, they're happy when I affirm George Bush's presidency, and they're not happy when I affirm Bill Clinton's. But then the Democrats, like when I affirmed that he was God's choice for those 2 terms, and Republicans don't like that. So you see people, even Christians that are supposed to know better, that purportedly hear from God and get revelations from God, even they cannot handle. Most people cannot handle when you say things from God that they don't agree with. In other words, people want to hear from God what they want to hear, what they want to hear, what they want. And they don't want to hear from God. Most people don't want to hear from God what they don't want to hear, what they don't want to do. They want their party affirmed. They want their opinions affirmed. They want their agendas affirmed. They want their desires affirmed. They want their thinking to be affirmed. And I guess it's only natural, you know. I should say they. I mean, I should say we instead of they, because I guess I'm the same. In the natural, who isn't like that? That's just part of human nature, I guess. Um, but thank God for the blessing that God does reveal His will, bits and pieces, and we can learn some things if we would open up and hear what is God saying, and if we can verify that it is so, and be willing to agree that He knows more than us, and to go along with His wishes, and we could be blessed. It's like marrying someone. You want to marry somebody because you love them, they love you. You want to move on with that, but what if the Lord cautions you in that regard? So thank God that we do get the voice of the Lord in different ways at different times to help us in the things of life. Well, here I am ready to hear from God if He would speak, affirming McCain. Lo and behold, God starts showing me dream after dream, vision after vision, beginning in February 2008, showing me that Obama will win. It is his choice, and it will be a good and a grand thing. A lot of important good things will occur during his presidency. And for the most part, it's because of the race and class structure that God is intending to collapse. In this nation, of course, it'll have global repercussions. And here I'm thinking I'm getting new information. I'm thinking I'm getting insight from the Lord when I'm getting these things from God. And I'm channel surfing. I think it was like April or May, and I saw on Book TV um, some guy named Dick Morris, and he's basically telling the audience what the Lord had been telling me, that the racial dynamic, how it will affect Obama's presidency, will affect race perception and race relation in this nation and ultimately around the world, um, and that the positive effect that will have, and the immense positive effect that will have. Um, I mean, if only in the self concept of people of color, that we can dream. We actually can dream because as they say, the glass sky being broken wide open. I mean, wow. So the sky is literally limitless. To have a white president term after term after term without limit, yes, you can in theory say anyone can do anything in this nation, but unless and until something like that actually happens, there is still that subconscious thinking in our collective mindset that no, you can't. If you're a person of color, you can do this and that and the other thing. But being president is like the epitome of success in a capitalist system, and and short of a person of color becoming president, that translates into the idea that anyone can dream anything in theory, but in practical reality, there still are limits. There still is a closed heaven. The symbolism alone of a black president in America will open the sky in that regard. So, um, this is what God wants to do. So that the specific policies that are on the table now for the next president, how they should be handled, I don't know. How they will be handled, I don't know. Will it turn out in a positive way? I don't know. Will serious mistakes be made? I don't know. All I know is I had a dream, and then I had another dream. I heard the voice of the Lord. One of the things that the Lord said to me in February, the first dream that I had, when I saw Obama entering the White House, and it would change the race dynamic in this nation, I saw it as a good thing. And I said, wow, that's a good thing. I want to get behind that. And when I woke up from that, I heard the voice of Jesus. He said, enough is enough. After that, I heard a couple of people on television in the media using that very term, political analysts and commentators and different people on different sides. I mean, in different places. They're saying enough is enough with the economy, with the war, and a number of things that are going on. We need a change. We need a transformation. We need a move to another place. And McCain would be a good president, I trust. McCain would be a great president, I know. But right now, just like Colin Powell said a week ago, right now, we need, not only for symbolic reasons, but for actual practical reasons, we need the transformational positivity that Obama is bringing. And my dreams seem to affirm that. My dreams show race and class structure will be changed, and opportunities as never before will open up for people of color. Unimagined things we had dared to dream and hoped to dream, but just found that the sky was still closed. And then this morning, I dreamed that the economic plan of Obama. You see, when I would tell people these dreams that I'm getting from the Lord about Obama, I would basically say, you know, I don't know what specific policies the Lord will affirm that He will try to implement. I don't know whether His policy on the economy is correct or not. I don't know if that's going to work, or His stance on handling the war. I don't know these things. All I know is that the race dynamic is what God is addressing in my particular dreams and visions. So up to now, this is what I've been saying when I tell people that the Lord has been affirming Obama to me. But then this morning, He did specifically show me that with regard to His policy on the economy, that's going to work. So I understand a little bit of the idea of not taxing the rich and those who are making more money, because you want them to feel more comfortable in creating jobs and all that. And so that kind of makes sense. But what Obama has been saying is that has been tried for many years. And we don't see how continuing that is going to work. We need a change. We got to try something else. We got to try something else, because we even threw $1 trillion at that, and still we're in a dilemma. So we have to try something else. We have to try something else. So okay, that sounds good on TV. You know, I don't know about that. All I know is the race dynamic is what God has addressed in my visions. But now this morning the Lord said, but now that particular policy on His economy, that's going to work. That is right. I'm just speaking from what the Lord reveals to me. So at this point, I think I'll end the current discussion and welcome feedback. Please, let's all love one another and be kind. And God bless you.